Woo-hoo. All right. It's 9:05. I'm a little late. I was trying to kind of get everything settled. But hey, everything seems to be okay for now. Oh, four feathers. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Um, I was having a little trouble with my laptop. Can you guys hear me? I wasn't sure if everything was working all right. I could be wrong. We could be perfectly fine. I was just making sure if you guys were able to hear me. Um, but let me know in the chat. There's quite a lot of stuff this happened this past weekend. I don't know if I'm gonna go through all of it. I think I'll just go through most of what was what I guess basically what normally I would collect or what piqued my interest more because there was just so much going on, and there's so much that pre-order wise things like that. But yeah, that's really what I wanted to see. What your guys' thoughts were as well. You guys will kind of get my opinions on how this whole thing went on. It was wild. There's a lot of things going on. Rolanda, how you doing, man? Um, can you guys hear me? I just want to make sure you guys were able to hear me. Let's see. Yep. Seems like everything's fine. Let's double check. Okay. All right. Yep. Okay. So, uh first of all, there was just I didn't go much hunting this past week. Just the one time really. And you guys if you guys already saw it, um you saw the video already of me finding Mojo and all that stuff. So that was quite quite the most entertaining haul that I had for myself because I was just dedicated to find that sucker. It was just a pain in the ass just to trying to find that one. But I was glad I did. It went out. It turned out okay. Great, thank you, Rolando. I appreciate it. Rashad, hey man, how you doing? Thank you, Four Feathers. But yeah, uh, the hunt that was all that I had. I do have a hunt that I want to just put out before I leave for New York Comic Con, and we'll also go over New York Comic Con as well after we kind of go over all this toy news stuff. I was just trying to prepare myself. I don't think I'll be doing any diorama work tonight because I have a lot to take care of around the house before I leave on Wednesday, because Wednesday is going to be quite the adventure to get settled in and make sure everything goes well for New York. But yeah, as far as it goes, thank you guys for hopping on. Let me just share my screen for a moment and we'll try to see if we can get through some of the toy news that kind of went on. Um, Marvel Legends, Mezco, Mythic Legions that happened this past Saturday. But I'll try to go over some of the Star Wars stuff and maybe some Indiana Jones stuff. Outside of those three, I don't know if I may like touch upon the other things just because I really had no interest in all the other stuff. That it was because I probably don't collect it. I just wanted to make sure I didn't want to talk about something that I had no idea what it was. But yeah, we'll see. We'll share my screen. I'm going on to toyark.com, of course, and here it is. This I guess we'll start off with Mezco, and if I can pull up any of the other Mezco stuff, I will do so as well. But Mezco, the first thing was this Union Gomez. My God! Now I am a Mezco collector. I do have quite the amount of Rumble Society figures, and I collect majority of X-Men, the X-Men figures from Mezco. So I love Mezco. I think Mezco has an amazing figure itself. Their articulation, everything about it is awesome. And the Rumble Society figures, all their cast of characters are so unique to me that I enjoy them so much. And this is no exception. This Gomez, unfortunately, I did not get. I wanted to. I really wanted to, but what hindered me from ordering it was because I was afraid of what was going to show up during the Hasbro PulseCon. And of course, I have New York Comic Con next week. So I wasn't exactly sure how that was going to fare. I don't know how I could have afforded this one to do so. And what sucked was this was in stock too. So I could have easily gotten it and it probably would have shipped by next week if that's how Mesko's calendar was working. But right now it's under a pre-order status. So and that if I wanted to, they'll just take a deposit and then I would probably get it maybe sometime in summer of next year. Who knows? But this was really cool. I liked it. I really liked it. As unique as it was, all these different accessories, which is Mezco's what they're well known for. I enjoyed seeing what this was, and I thought it would be really cool to make take some pictures of certain things because there's a lot of like life items in there that you could utilize for any other figures too. That's really what it was that I was going for them for that Gomez. And I already have I know I have a lot of Gomez figures. I have like five Gomez figures, maybe six. So this would have easily loved to have in the collection. But if you guys picked it up, I would love to know because I trust me, I liked it. I really liked it a lot. Four Feathers, what happened? Renew your vows. Oh yeah. I remember seeing your comment. That's awesome, man. An Omega Weapon, how you doing? Uh I know there was a lot of other Mesko reveals. I think Toyark has them, but we will see after we go through what I know. What was more well, if it comes up, but what was more important to me was Marvel Legends. Well, of course, why not? Because Marvel Legends, my God, that's the one thing I collect the most. But this, so many of the teasers that they throwed out there and all of the pre-orders that came afterwards, I was extremely excited. Extremely excited. So to kind of run down through some of these pictures, we will start it off. I mean, we had our Marvel Legends team, as always, showing off what's on their table. But this, Iron Man, crazy. Dark Vader, how you doing? Who's ready for Galactus this week? Hey, if it shows up this week, I'll be happy, but I'll be upset because I won't be here to receive it. I'll be in New York at the time. So I am extremely excited for Galactus. But Iron Man, I was kind of crazy. It was weird because I was like, how are they going to do this with the photon or proton cannon? And then they showed the box, the actual box it came with. So I was like, okay, that's how they did it. Just because every other like exclusive um, card back came with a box. So this was no exception, which I understood. But this is cool. I like it. I would love to have that proton cannon. My God, just this whole Iron Man card back, everything about it, the accessories, the Tony Stark mullet head. So cool. God, look at that proton cannon. That's awesome. What I don't like is a $45 price. Man, $45 price. It's what is it? I guess the exclusive Iron Man figure card back is what, 30? And then this is an additional $15 for the accessory. I can look at it like that, but I didn't pre-order it. It's an exclusive to Hasbro Pulse. I don't know if it's going to be anywhere else like a fan channel, but I know someday down the line it may be released elsewhere because you know how a lot of exclusives have been showing up at like BBTS. So it's a possibility. But I held off on this one for now. I would actually love it. I would love to have it. I love my modular Iron Man in the red and gold, and this is the red and like bright yellow, which reminds me so much of the animated series. Even though there was only one season of it, it was still cool to see it. But that proton cannon, that's awesome. I honestly would love someone to make a whole new blast effect for this, but I'm good with holding off on it for now. As good as it looks, that's I will hold off on that. This Ghost Rider, I think this kind of was mixed up within there, but yeah, there's that Ghost Rider. Um, I know they were showing off some of the new 3 3/4 uh, legends for this. That's a pass on me. I don't care much about that line because I don't. I think I still have the Incredible Hulk, which I'm trying to sell and get rid of because I don't need it. It was just a impulse buy from being on sale. uh, ah, Engine of Vengeance, Ghost Rider. Jesus, it's nice to see the figure again because it looks really cool in that chrome style paint in the head. But then of course they showed Mephisto, which is really cool. I It's nice that I see the Mephisto figure. I did cancel my HasLab. I canceled it, even though they kind of made an exception and put the Robbie Reyes human head with it. But they should have added it. They should have added it to begin with, regardless of an early bird special. That's just my thoughts on it. But I did not go back in and back it at this time, even though now I see Mephisto, even though they now did the Robbie Reyes head. I still was like, you know what? No, it's still not enough for really me to do much and back it again. I just felt as if it's not worth it to me anymore unless I see the other tiers. Now the other what is it? Tier that they kind of tease that emblem, if that is Madeline Pryor, that that will easily sell it for me. I really really would, but I don't know. That's going to be really big. And honestly, when the Robbie Reyes head was put back in, it only went up like 20 backers, maybe 30 backers, and that's almost what, half a week or 1 week since they put that head back in. It's it didn't even move up. It wasn't much of a dent to even say, hey, it made a difference. I watched it. I saw the Hasbro Pulse. I saw how if the backers every day I looked at it, it barely even moved. So I don't know if this thing is gonna get backed. I really don't. So if I don't back it, I am happy to say that I'll be fine. As much as it could suck, I'll still be fine. Um, we have Orb here. My gosh, character that I probably heard of once in my whole comic livelihood. It's really crazy, but this Orb is nuts. It's just the old Bucky cap. That's really all it is. Uh, I am interested in it because it's comic characters. I would love to have more comic book villains and things like that. But I'm good with like holding out and waiting for it. But it's cool to see. That's really really nice. Four feathers. Passed on this without. Yes. Okay. Hey, what's up, Brett? How you doing? Order the Headless Horseman and pass on a lot of Hasbro products. Hey, I will go over that Headless Horseman because that was a crazy reveal. Scarlet Kid, how you doing, man? Um, let's see. More orb picks. Molecule Man. Molecule Man. That's another one I haven't heard of in a very, very long time. Probably like maybe Marvel Universe Cards Series 1. It's a possibility. It's 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 cool to see it. They have the wrong effects though. Why would you have like these weird purple flame effects? I don't know why they would do that. But I know they're basically using, you know, Red Skull, Dormammu, arms and legs. But the head sculpt, I mean, they're okay. It's not bad. I can see how what I can see what they're doing here. It looks good for a character that we have not heard of in a very long time. Look at that. All right. And then Moonstone. I'm all for it. If you guys know me, I'm all for female figures. I am all for it. This is a Walgreens exclusive. I will make sure to get this when Walgreens puts it up on their website because I never got a Moonstone. I think Moonstone came out maybe around like what 2013, 2014. Um, I'm glad to see this come back out just because I never had it, so I would love to get it. So a whole new I guess maybe all new digital face, and they did pinless arms, even better. That's awesome. I'm so happy that they did pinless arms for this. Thank God. I understand they use the same legs, but I guess that kind of goes along with the style of the body. So I'm happy with that, regardless. But awesome, awesome to see a Moonstone. I'm definitely gonna pick this one up. That's yeah. I'm definitely gonna pick that one up. It's not a big deal for me to collect, and plus, I think I have all the other all the other Walgreens exclusives so far, so I'm cool with that. Uh, the Gamora from the What If series. I'm not collecting the What If series, so I can easily pass on this. Not a big deal for me. I don't know what you guys think about this one. I know it's just a render. I wonder if it's like a much taller figure, like maybe as tall as She-Hulk. It's a possibility, either that or they just might use a whole different well, it could be a whole new body because look at all the parts in that. It's probably a whole new body, and I'm just looking at it as if it could be like the old Gamora body, but no, it looks all new. And then here's where everything goes nuts for me. Let's see. You can buy a red soft suit for this orb, Mesko. Yeah, you probably could. I was hoping it would be a Thunderbolt style Moonstone. Oh, that would have been cool too. If it was a Thunderbolts Moonstone, really, really cool. So here we go. X-Men. I will if it's X-Men, I will buy it. That is what it is. And seeing this on card, oh my god, the strike team, Jim Lee strike team. Seeing this, it's a brand new Wolverine body. Whole new Wolverine body. Oh my god. 4 feathers. Oh, you didn't see that Gamora before? Yeah, that's all they showed. There's nothing much to it. But yeah, on the show, you'll see it on the show. Um, all new Wolverine body, pinless arms, pinless legs. So that's really nice. And then we have him in this uniform, really cool. And of course, we have all new head sculpts with the digital paint. That looks great. Oh my god, I can't wait. Really can't wait. And it's not as if we need another Wolverine, but this is the uniform that I would love to have the team all throughout it. And I'm glad, watching Rectangular's video and seeing it come to life here on the live stream was nuts. I was just like, yes, yes, give me all of it. I will definitely take them all. That is wonderful. Look, yep, pinless elbows, pinless knees. Really nice. Those blues and yellows. It's awesome. All right. And then long shot. I laughed so hard when they put long shot on the screen. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my God, more of a reason and even a better reason as to why you cancel that Mojo 4-pack exclusive. Jesus. This is the long shot I like too. This is the black costume. I was like, thank God. I'm so happy that I canceled that 4-pack ever since I picked up the Mojo figure. Cause I was like, as much as it kills me not to get a long shot, because I don't know if they'll ever put out a long shot anytime soon, I was wrong. Here it is. This is long shot right here. And look, he comes with other hands, accessory, knife accessory, a bag accessory, and then he's got that whole bandolier thing. Oh, it's awesome. I'm happy. That is great. This looks great. And since it's like the new body, we'll get to experience like the legs and the arms of Robbie Reyes, because that's what they are. Those are Robbie Reyes' legs and arms. That's ridiculous. Well, this is awesome. I'm so happy now that we're going to get this long shot in a single pack, that I don't have to worry about that exclusive anymore at all. As much as that kills me to not get that Dazzler for the Outbacks, that's all right. I can be okay with that. But long shot, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Yes, 4 feathers right there. X-Men is to Art, Spider-Man is to Brad. Yes, right? My God. Yes. More of a reason to cancel the Mojo. Yes. Mars Bars, how you doing, man? Hey, pre-order the 3-pack Daredevil, Serpentor, Jim Lee, Cyclops, all retro X-Men except Multiman and Mojo. What a pricey weekend. Very much so a pricey weekend. I will definitely go over what a pricey weekend it was. It is unbelievable. That's awesome though, Mars Bars. Um, but Long Shot, so happy we're getting Long Shot. These pictures look great. Multiple Man. I'm okay with Multiple Man. Honestly, I didn't care much about this green suit Multiple Man. Yeah, you know why? It's because I love my X Factor Multiple Man already. I didn't need this Multiple Man, but I will gladly take it. He can easily hang up on the wall where the rest of them will go. But this Multiple Man is just your, what is it? Sunfire body? Or the Spider-Man? No, it's Sunfire body, yeah. Because we still have the pins and everything. Still looks good for this figure. I guess it's very simple. It's just paint deco. That's all it is. And new head sculpt. So not bad. I'm okay with it. I didn't need it, but I'm okay with it. But this was funny because I think it was me and Disavowed were talking about this at RetroCon when we saw the 2-pack at RetroCon, and we saw that. I was like, I never got that 2-pack. I completely missed out on it from Toys R Us, but here we go. And even better, it's on the all new female body, the Shriek body. Oh God, this looks great. The hair sculpt is amazing too. I love the eyes that they did. Man, that looks incredible. And thank God for the all new female body. Thank God, so much more articulation, much more range in what you can do with them. It's so much better. Really, really excited for this one. Oh my God, this is going to be awesome. And luckily, I can see in the feet, she shouldn't have an issue standing either. That's going to be much better. I don't have to worry about them falling over all the time. So thank goodness. Dark Phoenix. Look at that. Avalanche. I'm happy that we're getting a villain, a part of the Brotherhood. So this is very much welcome in the collection because this looks awesome. It's silly looking because it's Avalanche. It's just this metal helmet and this metal armor. That's all it is. On the purple card back too. That's really cool. But this is nice. More to add to the Brotherhood. And then of course they hinted all we need is Blob now, if I'm not mistaken, because I haven't gotten Toad yet. I still need to buy Toad, but maybe I could buy Toad this weekend. Maybe some guy's gonna have a deal on it. Because GameStop still has a deal on it. I think GameStop's still selling Toad for $27. I'm drinking tonight, by the way. So if you don't see this, yeah, there you go. But yeah, Avalanche, definitely. I'm very much enthusiastic about all of these figures, including Spiral. Oh boy. And you know what's funny? I posted a Spiral pick next to my Mojo pick when I found Mojo. So it's crazy. Really, really crazy for them to show this. I was like, oh my God, they're actually showing or making a new Spiral. And the Spiral body looks 10 times better than the original Hasbro Spiral figure. And 4 swords and then 2 other weapons. The same weapons from like Angela. I don't think the helmet comes off. All pinless elbows and knees. So this is a whole new sculpt. Unbelievable. Can't wait for that. Now, here, take a look at this. Here's my Spiral. Whoop. Because there is, it's really crazy. This Spiral is still really good. There's definitely some exceptions to this because it's got the ball jointed, those ball hips which suck. They really suck. The ball hips really suck. She can stand okay. I can get her to stand perfectly fine, but she's got, all these She came with, I think, she came with 2 swords. This sheath sword, which the sword doesn't come out with it, but she does have a removable helmet. So she's got helmet hair right there. But this was still a good figure. And this was a female that actually had double jointed elbows all throughout. So this was still really cool. Now I'm sure this completely dropped in value, considering the fact that the new Spiral is going to be coming out. But I'm okay with it. I would love to have a new Spiral. That's awesome. That's really, really cool that we're getting a new Spiral. All right. Who did I miss? Typo negative. How you doing, man? Hasbro's killing my wallet with all these X-Men in class. I know. I know. My God. It's crazy. Love this Dark Phoenix, and I don't have her earlier version either. Yes. See? It was definitely difficult to get. It really was. Same goes for Spiral. So extremely happy with that. New Spiral. It's gonna be awesome. This is nuts. That's still a Grail. Yeah. Look at Storm. So this was, I kind of had an idea of this already because Rectangular, he got information about this Storm that's going to be in a 3-pack with like Forge and I believe somebody else. So this is awesome. If you know the Strike Team, this is awesome. I know it's simple. I know these are very simple painted figures, but this Strike Team uniform was always one of my favorites when I was reading comic books. This is amazing. And Jim Lee, this was like the start of my Jim Lee fanaticism, because Jim Lee did the Uncanny X-Men for this, and that's really awesome. And that new head sculpt for Storm, that's amazing. And then Banshee, my God, Banshee. They had to tease Banshee. So Jesus Christ, I cannot believe this. We're gonna get our Banshee figure. I'm kind of curious about that too, because I know we're going to get that similar whatever cloth cape type thing. I have no idea what that is, but there are these weird tabs of some kind right underneath his ribs. I don't know what they are. Do you see what that is? And I know this is just a digital render, but I'm curious. It was kind of like, oh, what's that? I don't know what that is. But the head sculpt looks amazing. This is awesome. At least he has a screaming head. We'll give him that. Because God forbid they didn't give him a screaming head. That's just kind of pointless too. Just like they did with Siren, it was pointless. Oh boy. There's Dwight. When he put that helmet on, I was like, you are kidding me. Kidding me. Strife. What the hell? I don't have a Strife either. I didn't collect Marvel Legends when this Toys R Us exclusive Build-A-Figure wave. No, not even Build-A-Figure. He's not a Build-A-Figure. I'm sorry. Jubilee was the Build-A-Figure. But during that wave, I was not collecting Marvel Legends back then. So seeing this, God, it just kept going. I was like, holy crap. So apparently we have a whole new head sculpt for Strife. We have new arms and legs because they are pinless now. Yeah, geez. Yep, they are. Look at that. Wonderful. And the head sculpt, brand new head sculpt too. I didn't know what to say. This was just amazing. Just seeing this was just crazy. Completely crazy. That looks great. So good. Raw Talk Deal. How you doing, man? Raw Talk Real Deal. My bad. Banshee looks awesome. Chris Barcode. How you doing, man? Spiral is beautiful. All the X-Men reveals, even though mostly repaints, look amazing. Sure. Of course they are. That's what Marvel Legends is. That's but we got to enjoy what we get. That's how we're going to have to just deal with it. Banshee finally, and we will get the green. Wait for it. Love my mint in box and one on display. Okay. Yeah. Oh my god. Look at this. And then Cyclops. Cyclops. So I want this one. I am not collecting the VHS tape collection. I made a financial decision of not going to buy them because yes, they are all repaints. Unless they're on some kind of weird sale at Shop Disney, I will definitely pick some up. But this Cyclops, it's the all new Vulcan body. I think that's awesome having the Vulcan body on there. And there's not a lot of cell shading in this figure either. So you could get by with it. So it's not bad. But look, we finally have butterfly joints on Cyclops. We got new sculpts where the straps don't fall down because they're sculpted into the leg. And those legs, if you have the morph figure, those are the same legs. So that's kind of like, this is how we were expecting to get Cyclops anyway. So that's still awesome that we saw this Cyclops as, I guess, the last one in the line until they do another line. All right. And then this guy, I never thought that they would continue on with the VHS line and do Spider-Man, but they did. For me, I know for Spider-Man, as much as I love Spider-Man, I don't know if I'll collect this one either because these will just be repaints as well. These will be repaints in the cell shaded, but it's the exact same thing. The only thing that they would really do anything better for it is if they add accessories that we don't have yet. So that's pretty much the only thing I could think of that could really entice us more outside of the VHS box. It's still really cool. So I'd love to see how it turns out. But I don't think, regardless of how it turns out, I don't think I'll be collecting this one. Still cool to see. Still cool to see. Barcode. When they started doing Marvel Legends like that and they had the X-Men exclusive to Toys R Us, that's what made me start to get rid of my 3-inch Marvel and get into okay. All right, so let's back out of this. Let's see if I missed. Okay. Yep, here we go. Might as well touch on this one since it's kind of next. My God. If you guys aren't collecting Four Horsemen Mythic Legion stuff, the Four Horsemen created a new a new line called the Figura Obscura. And the Figura Obscura is just like more horror / monster driven type characters that kind of fall in that like Mythic Legion type style. And Jesus Christ. They didn't announce this figure. They just announced that they're dropping a new Figura Obscura figure on Saturday morning on 2 different times, at the 9 a.m. time and the 8 p.m. time, if I'm not mistaken. So I was just right on the fence. I'm like, okay, I'll get online 9 a.m., logged into my account because God knows what it could be. I really didn't have my hopes up for anything just because it's the Figure Obscura. I wasn't really collecting much from this line because I didn't buy a Krampus figure because last year they had Krampus. But this year I was like, oh, what else could it be? I don't know what else could it be. And then I saw this right on the website and I looked at the pictures. I was like, Jesus Christ, you've got to be kidding me with a Headless Horseman. So this, of course, is a 2-pack. We got the Headless Horseman as well as his horse. Jeez, what an incredible thing they did here. And this is funny because this figure is the Valak figure that I have. I wish I brought that over. Is the Valak figure. They just, altered a little bit things. They have the added cape and the neck area. And of course we have the accessories, of course, with the pumpkin head. Jeez, of course, that's a cape made by um, CJ Essam. So that's still cool that we get some soft goods cape here. But my God. So this was instant. This is Trevor with his photography. Unbelievable 1/6 shooter. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Scarlet Kid, done collecting legends, but that Daredevil 3-pack is in my car. Yeah, I forgot to go over that. I have to go over that one. Passed on this. Only ordered more from this style, not buying all of them again. I see. I'm really on the fence of buying Morph 2. I might get it. Horseman is so dope. Yes. So I ordered it because it is an in-stock item. They clearly stated that this will be shipping right when all the orders are finished. So I expect them to ship it sometime this week. I'm hoping. But that's my guess. I have no idea. You think it's before Halloween? I hope they do it earlier than that. Because damn, I would really hope so. Patrick, how you doing, man? I haven't gotten to Mythic Legions yet because I never see them in my area at comic shops and whatnot. And last couple conventions I've been in the past few years, I've never really any in hand. Well, yeah, because I know Chris. I've never seen them go down there for toy shows, but I know they're venturing out a lot further, just because they are a New Jersey company. So expect them to, venture out further down south. It's a possibility. But when you actually see them and play with one, you may understand why they become so addictive. That's what it is. So this was $120 plus taxes and shipping. I ordered it. Yeah, I wanted it. I couldn't believe it. It's crazy. Where is? Did I miss it somewhere? This was probably it, and I didn't realize it. Yeah, this might have been it. No, what? There's Power Rangers here. Okay, there's Cyclops. There we go. The Daredevil 3-pack. I pre-ordered the Daredevil 3-pack. It is an exclusive to Hasbro Pulse. I was shocked. And there's a reason why I pre-ordered it, outside of it being an exclusive. Because it's new bodies. Yes, they are repainted, but they're repainted on new bodies. So why not? Because first of all, I don't have a Bullseye anymore. I don't have a Daredevil anymore, and I don't have an Elektra anymore. The Daredevil and Elektra that I had was from the SPDR Build-A-Figure wave, and the Bullseye I had was from the Man-Thing Build-A-Figure wave. But I sold those waves maybe 2 years ago, so I never had them again. Oh wait, I do have a Daredevil. I have the Daredevil on the Spider-Man retro card, but I never opened it because he's on my wall to compare with the other retro card that I have. So that's why. Um, so getting this 3-pack, I'm perfectly fine with, because I don't have these figures technically that I could play around with. So I'm happy to have, these figures again, but all with new bodies. Perfect example. Here's the Shriek body with Elektra, double elbows, double knees, of course, but they're pinless. So once again, like I always said, I'm happy with this new female body. And we got this whole new head sculpt that we got. And I think that was done by Mayfeld, if I'm not mistaken. He did the head sculpts, especially the one with the hair, the crazy hair. Yes, that is beautiful. That is an awesome head sculpt right there. Scarlet Kid, they need to make it the Pixel. Maybe they will. You never know. I got the email from Four Horsemen and instantly ordered this. See, yes. Right? Right? Amazing. I'm on the fence for this 3-pack. It looks great, but I've ordered so much. Or so have I. So have I. But I had to get it because this was I was afraid of the exclusivity of it, where it might be sold out. I'm pulling the trigger on this 3-pack. Looks so good. See, you're not done with Legends. You still need it. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people get them for years now, but when I do see them at a show or shop, I like to browse. Yes. And when you do browse, you will love it because their prices are so cheap. That's what you're going to love about it, Chris. The prices at a show are so cheap. Scarlet Kid knows because I've, how many times have I bought for you already? uh, but yes, look at this hair sculpt. My God, this is beautiful. So I'm all for it. This is great. Whole new Elektra, 2 different heads, and that Daredevil. And why we get this Daredevil? Because this is the Spider-Man Renew Your Vows body. Because of, from what I know, is the toe articulation. They have toe articulation on this guy. We have the butterfly joints. We have the pinless elbows, the pinless knees, the diaphragm cut, as well as the ab crunch. This is awesome. I was all for it because it's a whole new body. And it's a body that you can really do well with articulation on a Daredevil. Look at that. And we have, yeah, this is the same accessories. So you can make the argument of these are all repaints. Yeah, I know they're all repaints. You're always going to get repaints. That's understandable. But they put them on a new body. So I am cool with the new body because it's technically an upgrade for me. It's a newer body, and you could say a similar paint job, but still, it'll still be new and fresh to me. Now this Bullseye, I think, is the exact same thing. If I remember, this is the exact same figure that we got before, except it has the blue paint on the chest. And I correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like this is the Bullseye, this Bullseye with the blue, on it was when he has his adamantium skeleton. I want to say that's what it is. So the 3-pack, hated the price, and you have to. They wanted $75 or $78. I forgot what it was. That is ridiculous. That's too much for this 3-pack. But I understand because typically every Marvel Legend is like $25. That's the regular price now. Marvel Legends prices are $25. So each of these figures, 25 each, $75. That's what it is, and that's what we're going to have to deal with going forward because this is the new norm. But I did pre-order it. I don't know when it's coming. I hear that it may come by December, so that's really cool. And I apologize for anyone who follows Power Rangers. I do not, so I am skipping over Power Rangers here. Let's go back. It's sold. Oh, it's sold out now. Okay, it is sold out now. I know, man. You've helped me spend all kinds of money. Yes, I have. It's because you made me get into Legions. Scarlet Kid is the one that was one of a couple people that got me into Mythic Legions. Are we going to see RG Selfie Series Legend? No. I would. I was. It looked promising, but when I tried it, I didn't like it. I did not like it. I would have loved to have my own like head sculpt. That would have been cool. Hopefully we'll all get a yellow Daredevil in a single release with this buck. That would be cool too, as long as it's in that buck. That is what we all hope for. Hope so, Omega. Hope so. Oh, Omega. Okay. I hope so, Omega. 3-pack is all sold out. Oh well, just have to keep checking back. I'm not a troller. How you doing? 4 feathers. Me too. I just want that Daredevil. It's a nice update. Yes. Yes, it is very much a nice update. That's why I had to pick that one up. Outside of me not having a Daredevil that I could play around with, knowing the fact that is the whole new Spider-Man body, I was extremely happy with it. Okay. Indiana Jones. I think I'll just be really quick with this one because Hey, I love Indiana Jones as a motion picture feature film. It was part of my childhood. I loved it. Um, I still enjoy it if I were to watch it. I will always go on the what is it? The Indiana Jones Spectacular at Disney. Was it Disney? The MGM Studios or Hollywood Studios was. um, but these figures, I have, I don't know about it. First of all, right off the bat, they scream Star Wars Black Series, which I'm sure because I did not watch their panel. I didn't watch anything about it. All I all I could understand is that I think maybe some of these guys are part of the Star Wars Black Series team. So they they just look like Star Wars figures because they have the same Star Wars articulation, single jointed elbows, single jointed knees. Hey, they got extra hands, which is nice because you don't see Star Wars ever have extra hands. Um, but I mean, it is indie. I don't know. There's this guy. I forgot his name. Uh, but he had that melted face. Oh my god! Right? That's so crazy, right there. I would have never thought they would have done that one. But my god, they did the melting face. Oh, there you go. Woo! Who would have thought? I would have never thought they would do that one. That's crazy. I didn't even notice the toe pivot in Daredevil. Yes, because it's the Spider-Man body from Renew Your Vows. You now have that figure. You can check it out. Wonder if the 3-pack will ever come back. It's a possibility. You never know. I like the villain with the extra melted head. Yep, right there. That is quite the figure right there. Your Jones figure, but it looks so limited and articulate. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm not so interested as much with this line. I think I'll just enjoy it from afar, meaning I'll enjoy it for whatever collectors pick it up and then maybe take pictures of it. But I feel as it's not going to be for me. I don't think I'll be doing anything. Thomas Brock, how you doing, man? I've been lurking while painting my living room. Honeydew list, brother. Yes, I have a honeydew list right now. I'm actually working on my dining room because my wife wanted these wood panels, kind of like chair railing. Um, it's kind of neat. I'm almost done. I just have to paint and do some caulking, but I did a lot of the wood cutting. It was crazy. I had a miter saw, everything, and I just had my nail gun out. It's nuts. Honeydew list indeed. I would just want the indie figure. I always thought about buying the one outside the attraction and yes, I saw that too. And this one is at least better. It is better. It is better. But yeah, uh damn. That's crazy. I don't know. I don't know if I would. You know what? It's not that I would. I don't know. I do know that I'm probably not going to buy any of this. I feel like this line is like the Ghostbusters line, where it's going to be very limited. They'll put it out, and there'll be your select collectors that will buy it. But there's there will be an end to it. There will definitely be an end to this. This head sculpt does not look like the actress. And that is a big frying pan / wok. That's cool to see. Yep. Staff of raw headpiece. Okay. So yeah, I don't know what you guys think. I don't know if that's something you guys will be interested in buying. It's I like I said, it's only for like that select fan collector. Star Wars. I don't know. Star Wars. I don't know. So I caught up with watching Andor. Episode 3 was my favorite. That was really cool. I don't know what you guys think about Andor. It's definitely different. I'm liking it so far. Like when episode 3 hit, I was like, okay, I'm really understanding now because 1 and 2 were very slow, and I guess they're just trying to like get to know some of the characters that's behind this whole show. But then we have a whole new slew of characters by episode 4, so I'm trying to still understand more of it. But this, what they showed, I'm barely gonna go over it, but you will kind of see what I'm talking about. Like this whole thing. Like I think these are like the proto figures. I don't know, because that looks awful. That head sculpt looks awful. The new head sculpt of Andor, of Cassian from the new Rogue One series, looks better than that. And I forgot what that droid's name is, but this 2-pack is ridiculous. What were they asking for this? Were they asking for like $60 or $70 for that? Because that's ridiculous to pay that much. I know it's an exclusive though, but I don't even know. Did they announce a new Mandalorian figure again with these access? Is that a soft goods cape? What in the heck? I didn't watch the panel. Full disclosure, I did not watch the panel. So there they go. They did. Okay, they got some cool effects now. That's crazy. So this is the rescue set. Is this the 3 3/4? Is that why it looked? Yeah, I'm assuming it's the 3 3/4. This guy, look at this. This was a cool set for 3 3/4. I saw this whole thing on display at Star Wars Celebration. It's remarkable. This whole set is unbelievable. The asking price is unbelievable too. This was still a cool set to see. So it's nice that they, kind of put that up there. Um, it's going to come and go just like the 3.75 figures. Won't be picking this line up much, not much of a fan. Like Ghostbusters, they could have started with the Toon line and the new movie figures. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true. Hard pass on all Star Wars figs, and I'm a Star Wars guy. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm a Star Wars guy too, but I have been slowly getting out of the Black Series. It's unfortunate. Yeah, it was vintage line 3 back. Okay, good. At this point, cherry pick the Black Series line. That is currently what I'm doing. And my cherry picking is really Mandalorian related. And I'm very picky with Mandalorian figures now because I was pissed off with what was it? The the blue one. I already forgot the name of it. Uh couldn't even fit the trigger finger in there. TVC. Yep. I may get the throne room. It's nice. Trust me, it's extremely nice. There's so many little accessories to that thing. Here's Cassian. Oh my god. It's like they went backwards in the face. Like they redid the face for the Rogue One series, the new Rogue One series, and it's like they just went backwards because that face is terrible. There's this lady, which I forgot her name, but she's in episode 4. She can easily pass for something else, not Star Wars. But I'm sorry, guys. If that's vintage line, then I understand why the face looks like that. So I stand corrected. These are the vintage line figures. Then I stand corrected. It's not bad for what they did, for how small the 3.75 is, but I understand it now. So I stand corrected. That's why. Um, Here we go. Is this 6 inch now? Oh, Okay, it's okay. I still don't like it, but the show is not enough for me to want me to buy these figures. Bix, Bix is cool, I guess. It's a beautiful woman. She's awesome. But a figure of her, I don't know how much more she's gonna be on the show. But they made a figure of her, so I'm wondering if she'll do more. And I did a great job on this one. The face sculpt is great, but that huge jacket, my God, it's gonna be really bulky. Mon Mothma, it's not bad either. Oh, it actually looks better in person outside of the digital render. Okay. Oh, and they showed Axe. So I will probably buy this one just to make sure he goes with my Bo-Katan and Casca Reeves figure. But that's really pushing it. I mean, technically, I really don't need it, but I like to finish a team right there. And then we have further others. I swear to God. Why? Oh my God. They put another Lando on a 6-inch card. Don't we have enough Landos sitting on the pegs? This was a smart idea. Put them all in a box set instead of buying them all singly for like $27 each. Goodness. All right. And then other pipeline reveals. All right. Here we go. All right. Let's go back. The droid's name is B2. Yeah. Okay. Now I remember. It's B2. Um. Oh, is this where G.I. Joe is? All the pre-order picks. Yeah, this is probably all the pre-order picks. So let's see if I can scroll down to where G.I. Joe is, because I was extremely happy with G.I. Joe. Nope. All right. G.I. Joe. All right. So I was happy with G.I. Joe. Not as happy as I was with Marvel Legends, but I was happy with it. It's still really, really cool to see some of the figures that they had from their pipeline now into physical form where we can actually see it on their live stream. But here's Barbecue from the Marauders. Do I need this figure? I don't think so. I don't think I'm going to collect a Marauders line. The colors are nice. They're really cool to see that on this. But I love the Barbecue that I already have. I just don't think I need a repaint of this Barbecue. So being selective again for certain GI Joes, I'm definitely going to make sure I take part in. It was, trust me, it's been hard because the GI Joe line, they had to number it, which is nuts. So you're always trying to see if you can make sure, if you're somewhat of a completionist, you want to have things in that order and not miss a number, but it is what it is. I will definitely be passing on this one unless there's some serious discount somewhere. Maybe. But it's the exact same figure, just in a whole new, completely different paint job. That's all. It looks good though. It still looks good. All right. Here we go. Cover Girl. Wow. This looks great. It's a good reuse of Lady J in her in the legs because Lady J has the body for very easy customizable like female um army builders. Technically, I mean, you could really do it that way. But this cover girl, I love it. I know I did my own custom cover girl with blonde hair, but this is beautiful. I think this is a great job with what they did on this cover girl. And they made her with this jacket, and they have it with a double pinless elbow, which is even better. So that's much better. They got her data pack right there, the shotgun and the handgun. Oh, she's got a wrench too. Look at that. That's great to see that. Yep, the gun holster, the belt. That was I don't know if that's new or if that's the one that Lady J had. But look at that. That's really cool. I think the face, they did a great job with it too. So not bad. This is a definite pickup for me. Wow, really nice. The Crimson Bat. I was a little torn about this one because once again, it's just another repaint, and they had, what is it? A Python Patrol bat as well. And I want to say there's another bat, but I can't remember. Maybe I'm wrong, but this is a Crimson Bat. I am not sure about this. The blacks and reds, they really do it for me as well. I love the color scheme for this. But it's another bat that I probably don't need. It would be cool to have them next to Tomax and Zaymot once I get those figures. So same accessories as you can see, but I don't know if it warrants me to get a red colored bat. I don't know what you guys think about this. I love the deco on it. I love the paint. This is really cool. And once again, putting them next to like Crimson Guards or Tomax and Zaymot, that would be really cool too. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm all in, like, hey, if I see it, I'm gonna get it, but I'm not too sure. Definitely got Serpentor, cool. Only ordered Outback and CoverGirl, passed on the rest. And definitely picking up CoverGirl, yes. So once again, I mean, it's cool to see it. They're really like pushing in these repaints out. It's nuts, but hey, if people like it, they're gonna buy it. Look at this Outback. Outback. So this is the younger version of Outback. We're all expected to receive the Tiger Force Outback hopefully by next week. I think most pre-orders from Target got back ordered or pushed back because mine was expected to arrive or ship on October 7th, but then it said, back ordered, and it could be between October 7th and October 17th. So that's okay. At least it's still coming. So I'm not canceling my order because I don't think I'll ever find it because it is still a Target exclusive. Plus, I got it on sale. When I pre-ordered it, there was a sale going on. I got the old Outback, the Tiger Force Outback, for $17. So that's cool to me. But this version of him, will I get him? Maybe, just because it's a younger version of him. I don't know. We'll see. But it still looks great. This still looks really good. Does he have a side eye? Or you think that might have just been like misaligned paint on the eyes? Interesting. All right. Look at this Falcon. Falcon. It looks good. It looks like the right shotgun. It looks good. And we got this backpack with this weird crooked antenna. But he looks good. I don't mind this Falcon. It's not bad. And look at that. I think that's where it folds upwards on the shotgun. So still cool. Scarlet. All right, man. I'll see you later. Thank you for stopping by. Yep, I got an email this morning from Target about. Yep. Okay. Did the purple eye on the battle damaged head. Dig the purple eye on the battle. Oh, yes. Yeah, that was really cool. I liked it too. So that looks good. So we got a Falcon. The face, there's something with the face though that I'm really thrown off about it, but it, I don't know. We'll see how it goes when we see it in person. But it is Lieutenant Falcon. All right. So I know those are all up for pre-order. Each one of these guys, including Serpentor, which are you here? Are pictures here of Serpentor? No? Really? Well, that sucks. Let's see if I can find pictures of Serpentor. So, Serpentor. Oh yeah, I forgot about these guys. Nope. Well, you know what? Let's jump into these guys. These are cool. So we got some digital renders for some of the reveals. Oh, there's some Serpentor pics there. All right. Oh, this was part of the live stream. All right. So let's do this. We can do Serpentor first. Awesome. 80 bucks. 80 bucks was not cool. That's I did not like that price, but oh my god, 80 bucks. We're talking about a vehicle and a figure and a PulseCon exclusive / San Diego Comic-Con reveal. It They really pushed it on this, but everyone had to have it, including myself. I mean, that's what else can we do? This is an amazing job, well done. Look at that. Look at the details on that. I mean, I was looking at my old Serpentor, my O-ring Serpentor and the Chariot. This this updated version of a 6-inch figure. This looks great. And they did a cloth goods cape, which I'm sure is going to be pretty flimsy, but they did it. Very nicely done. Oh, and I love, look at that. So they have this cobra snake there, and then I guess this piece here is for the top of his head, because that's the back part. He's got a sword and he's got these uh, gauntlets with a staff, and then this green. I remember he pulls this out from his shoulder and he straightens it out and throws it at Duke. My God, looks really good. I don't do Joe's, but that looks sick. Yeah, right. Jeezy, how are you, man? Thank you for stopping by. Just throw away the old one. This is the one. I know, right? This is the one. This is definitely the one. I'm gonna be happy with it. Trust me, I am. Um, gonna be, been $20 cheaper. Yes, I 60. I think 60 would have been a good price for an exclusive, but them asking for that, that's crazy. Um, let me just go over this. They showed pictures of the His Tank figures. So this is the female His Tank driver. Awesome. Awesome to have like a female army builder right there. Very, very nice. Still excited about getting a His Tank, and especially with all the figures. And of course, the Cobra Commander, which is on a card. That's going to hurt. Cutting open that card. That's going to hurt a lot. But this is cool. I'm happy that we're getting to see some of these figures for the His Tank. Even though it's still really early, we won't get that His Tank probably till August, September of next year. Or maybe November, who knows. And then the picture of the early bird special. So what color we're going to have to be painting that one. And then the digital renders, such as Rock and Roll. My God, that looks incredible. I'm going to enjoy this one. He's got this helmet. It's huge. Look at all that chain right there, including the chain. The chain luckily looks loose on him, so I hope it's something you can take off of him. And then we have his rifle. He has his own handgun. He's got alternate hands. He's got these arm tattoos, and I think this hand right here is that hand right there. Yeah, I think it's this one. So that's cool that they actually did a hand gesture like that. So I'm happy for that. That's really cool. Bazooka. I'm gonna assume they didn't show any of the accessories for Bazooka here because it's probably the same as the Tiger Force Bazooka. It's just, of course, this is the regular Bazooka. I pre-ordered the Tiger Force Bazooka because I had the original O-ring Tiger Force Bazooka. I never got this version of Bazooka. So I was perfectly happy with the Tiger Force one because in my childhood head, that's my version of Bazooka. But this is still cool. I'm sure it's the same accessories. So it's just funny how they throw out these new digital renders of new figures when it's just a repaint of a figure that's still not even out yet. But whatever. That's what they're going to do. We got Torpedo. Awesome. Awesome. Wetsuit. Look at this. Even the accessories. So I'm glad that I see, the flippers, even the scuba gear right here and the hoses that go into where the mask, that's more than likely, of course, was going to go over his face. So that's awesome. We have, I think, an SMG. I forget what weapon that is, or a SCAR. Maybe it's a SCAR. I forgot. I don't remember. Then we have a spear. That's awesome. But that's cool that we're getting a different style or different type of soldier form with scuba gear. That's really going to be nice to see. Copperhead, you needed this villain, and that's really cool. It's very limited on accessories though, but we got Copperhead. Look at that. He's got eyes like Firefly. The way he's got that going on. But not bad. Still enjoying. He's got a tattoo here too. It looks like playing cards on his right forearm. Shipwreck. Shipwreck looks good too. We got an alternate hair piece instead of the hat. And we got Polly with a peg leg, which the peg leg looks like it just gets inserted into those ropes. They got his tattoos on his forearm too. Different weapons. That's my bad. And now I can't. Yep. There we go. So yeah, Shipwreck. Cannot believe that. That's crazy. You can plug in alternate headpieces. Yep. Bandolier looks tight. Yep. Rock and roll looks badass. I think I quit classified 3 times, but now I'm back. I think you did too. Has it been only 3 times? Jeez. Torpedo and all his accessories look great. Copperhead looks small in my opinion. They should have used the same body as Sergeant Slaughter or Heavyhead. He does look small. I agree with you, but who knows? At this point, it's still digital render. For all we know, it could be something else. Maybe it's a different sculpt. Maybe. We'll see. All right. That is the end of G.I. Joe. Okay. And I think, what do we get? Oh, Mesko. Mesko will be really quick, but I don't know why I couldn't see. Let's see if I can do this. Because this will be easier if I just go right into where Mesko would show all of their reveals. Yep. Here we go. So Mesko right here, part of the Rumble Society, because I know he's been featured in like the comics of the Mezco books when you buy certain Mezco figures, like the Gomez figures. So seeing this guy, not too bad. I wonder what it's going to be about because Mezco has their own Rumble Society characters. It's not bad. They're all unique in their own way. And if you like Mezco figures, hey, you might like this one as well. So this still looks pretty cool to me. I feel like that's a cigar in his mouth because that's like a smoke effect as well. But hey, whatever. I'm cool with it. This was crazy. They had a Rumble sale. There was a lot of figures that they put back on in stock, and some of them were much cheaper, which I envied anyone who was getting any of the new figures that were on a cheaper price because I would have easily bought some if I didn't have them already because that was really cool that they had them for those prices. Um, this guy, part of the Atticus Doom Rumple Society, I forgot the name, but still looks pretty cool to see another character from the Atticus Doom lineup. Bruce, how you doing, man? Uh, I think there's Doc Nocturnal too. Oh yeah, so there are some renders of Doc Nocturnal, a newer Doc Nocturnal. So that's not bad. And then this frog too. I have no idea. I don't know the story of the Doc Nocturnal because I don't have a Doc Nocturnal figure. Um, then of course, if you participated in any of Mezco's weekend event, they had a lot of opportunities to win prizes. So there was the roulette, and then there was a puzzle game as well. So there were those options. This guy, I don't remember. If you remember, then I don't know what to make of it. I really don't. Um, I love trust me, I love seeing the unique stuff that Mesco comes out with. When it's only a single picture, it's very hard to be like, oh, that looks cool, or that's all it is. So you just have to wait and see when they actually do some releases for it. We have a new Cousin Eddie figure. Um, Cousin Eddie was originally in the Christmas reindeer outfit, which was an amazing figure to begin with because of all the accessories that it comes with. So this is no exception, which I'm sure it's going to have quite a few different stuff. Um, do I need another Cousin Eddie? Probably not, but it may depend on the accessories because Mesco accessories are top notch. They are awesome. Uh, we have this is like the Rumble Society mascot. So I think it's cool that we actually get to see him as an actual figure, but we're gonna have to see more details about this one because this looks in my head right now. This looks really cool. It kind of goes along the lines with the Union Gomez. So I'm very curious to see what this one will be a part of. Um, I'm hoping there's some be good stuff with it because he's got these like bruiser type metal gloves of some kind. I don't know what they're for, but hey, that's still really cool to see it. Um, and then there was more ways to win stuff, some giveaway stuff that's going on. But yeah, that was really it. It was mostly all Rumble Society stuff that they were showing off. I don't know if Mexico is going to be part of New York Comic Con. They didn't say anything, and I didn't see them on the map, so it's going to be hard to determine that. I'll probably pick up all when they get released. I did get Union Gomez and that P. Oh, did you get the mask? That's funny. Here's the mask. That mask is crazy. That's really cool though. Um, yeah, I hope you enjoy the Union Gomez. I missed it. No, sorry, I did not miss it. I chose not to get it because luckily I didn't choose it because if I did, I probably would not have bought the Headless Horseman from Mythic Legions. I won nothing again. Yeah, same with me. I won nothing. I did win once from Mesko. Once. That was it. I was hoping to try and win again, but who knows? Love this Eddie. I know the Eddie looks great. Skulls, man. Skulls and Gomez. Can't go wrong with them. All right. What I wanted to kind of go over was your thoughts and kind of what's going to be happening so far with my trip up to New York this upcoming Wednesday. See if I can pull it up. Mhm. So, New York Comic Con. I don't know how many of you had participated in New York Comic Con. If you guys are over here on the East Coast or Northeast, I should say, New York Comic Con is probably the largest Comic Con over here on the East Coast, Northeast Coast, I would say. It's huge. Now, I this is only in comparison to other conventions that I've been to on the East Coast, from Philly to New York, Washington D.C., things like that, Baltimore. I have not been to the one. I haven't been to one in Florida. I know MegaCon is over in Florida, um, and I think there's one in Atlanta. But when I look at New York Comic Con, it's enormous. New York Comic Con is huge, and I've been going to New York Comic Con since like 2010, give or take 1 or 2 years that I missed out on it between those 10 years or so. Um, but I am extremely excited once again to partake in New York Comic Con this year. It is between October 6th through the 9th. I will be going again as a crew member. So I'll be working for New York Comic Con. Um, who know? I'm not exactly sure where I'll be posted. But of course, I will let everyone know because I'll be meeting up with so many different people. To From a YouTuber, from an Instagrammer, from people on Facebook groups. I can't wait to meet some of the people that have reached out to me. So that's really cool. I don't know if anyone in the chat is going to New York Comic Con, but I will definitely be there all 4 days: Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's going to be a great time. This is the New York Comic Con that is technically like back to normal. Last year, when New York Comic Con announced that they will be doing New York Comic Con, a lot of vendors and exhibitors just opted out. They said, no, we're not going to partake in a convention at the moment. So it was like a New York Comic Con that was dumbed down, where the big names weren't there anymore. So you didn't see the huge, large scale uh, exhibits that you would normally see out of like San Diego or things like that. But everyone's back. The big names are back. They're all here. They're doing their thing. So everyone is excited to see how everything is going to pan out again. I'm hopefully going to hope for, the best time in the world, like I always do. But there are a lot of things that are going on, from panels to guests to photo ops, autographing, exclusives. It's all crazy. Um, Chris, most of the stuff when Mesko reveals it at a show takes up a year for. Yeah, I know it does. Sadly, won't be going. Maybe next year. Well, definitely try. It's one of the best. Ryan, what's going on, man? How you doing? Mesko's back. I heard they weren't. No, I don't think they're going to New York Comic Con. I don't know why. It's kind of weird. They should. Um, Hard for me to really travel out of state for long periods of time. Unfortunately, that's okay. It's crazy. New York Comic Con for the East Coast is definitely something that you need to experience. Ryan, what? Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I will always pay attention to you. I will. I love you. You know that. What this is our relationship. It's not a. I will never leave you out. But but I will be hunting for you while I'm down there as well. But thank you, Ryan. I appreciate that. Um, what's going on in New York Comic Con? There's so much stuff going on. Um, when it comes to guests, I know I have some autographs lined up that I would want to partake into getting. Some of them are crazy. So here we go. Let's take a look. There's quite a few names here. We got Brendan Fraser that's going to be there. Cassandra Peterson. If you don't know her, that's Elvira right there. Christopher Lloyd's going to be there. Lee Bardugo. I think she wrote some books that is very, very popular in the fantasy world. Got Michael J. Fox, Oscar Isaac, Sebastian Stan. I think photo ops for Sebastian Stan have sold out weeks ago. Oscar Isaac is still available. I would have loved to have gotten at least an autograph with Oscar Isaac, but the price of Oscar Isaac is extremely high. I cannot afford something like that for just an autograph or a photo. It's unbelievable. We have other featured guests. Look at that. Adam Christopher. He's doing Shadow of the Sith. So some of these guys will just be in panels, not necessarily with autographs. Adam Kubert, we all know. Look at this. There's going to be this. This is a huge list. I mean, you're really going to go huge and far out into where some of these people come from and what they do, from artists to writers to cosplayers to influencers, actors and actresses. Look, Amita Suman from Shadow and Bone. I actually did it like that series. I think it was on Netflix, if I'm not mistaken. Is it 1,000? No, it is not 1,000. It is $225 for an Oscar Isaac autograph. That is way too much. Way too much for me. Look at that. Anson Mount is going to be there. That's Black Bolt. He played Black Bolt. April Bowlby, if you remember her from Doom Patrol. Doom Patrol. Who else? Look, we're only in the A's. Austin St. John's going to be there. He's normally doing autograph signing at a booth. Ben Barnes, that's our Jigsaw from Punisher. Let's see. Wow, Bill Seinskowik. That's crazy. The Joe Kubert School is just down there. Oh, is it really? That's where it is? I always wanted to go there when I was a kid reading comics. Who does he think he is? Yeah, right. I think Mark Hamill is cheaper than that, to be honest. There's Boyd Holbrook. Boyd Holbrook was recently on The Sandman, but you might remember him from Logan. Mark Hamill wanted $5. Oh, did he really? I had no idea. I never looked into his pricing before. Brian Azzarello, what a great writer. There's Britt Baker. I'm hoping to get Britt Baker's autograph because I do have one of her figures to get signed, that I want to get signed. Yeah, there's so much. There's so much. You can just keep on going with all these names. Chrissy Zulo, she's an awesome artist right there. Let me kind of go through. This would be a better way if I can show you from Explore. So Ryan, since you're here. Oh, did they go to the Cooper School? That's cool. Since you experienced New York Comic Con last year, and unfortunately you experienced the New York Comic Con that was the lower end of what they've ever done before, just because of the pandemic and stuff. So, this, if you remember how the map was last year, this map now is, yeah, it was bare bones. That's being nice. The map now is ridiculous. So here's all the different floors. So like, here's the show floor in level 3, because we know there's a bunch of escalators that can get you around and everything. Level 5 is a different building. That's where the Empire stage is. They can fit thousands of people in that Empire stage in this purple section. Oh, look at that. Well, Then level 4, these levels here, level 4 and level 3, these are all where like a lot of the panels are, and they can fit hundreds and hundreds of people in there. There's autographs and photo ops too. They can fit it. Like these halls, they're huge. They're enormous and they can fill a ton of people, even on the outside. So this gray area is where they will have food trucks going on. And they actually have in these green spots, like see here, there's Cartoon Network and Halloween Ends. So Halloween Ends, that's probably promoting the new movie that's going to be there. And DoorDash. So there's all these stairs and escalators that can go up to the show floor and everything like that. But that's like a huge map of what things are going to. But when it comes to the show floor, that is where it's crazy. This entire orange area, this is all the artist alleys. Every one of those individual blocks is where an artist is going to be. So having this map is very crucial to find an artist of where you're going to look for them. To be honest, because we're going to have a ton of information booths, and there's going to be artists everywhere and people everywhere in this artist alley. And I know, like, from meeting Alex down there and meeting up with Ryan and Dante from the Infinity Equation at the time, we always met down here because it's kind of like our spot because there was room to move around in that one. But the show floor is huge now. Geez, I don't even know if I'm going to be able. Can I hide this? Uh, let's see. I wish I could do more of this. Maybe I could. Let me see if I can share um, the other screen. Share screen. Let's do this one. Maybe this one will help. Okay. Yeah, this one will help. So here we go. The show floor, once again, is really big. And hopefully, I wish I can close this part out. Oh, there you go. I can. So here's the show floor. See, I know, Ryan. I trust me. I fully understand because this is what the New York Comic Con should have looked like. That should include Mesko and other companies as well. But so all this on the right here, these are typically where vendors are that will sell products. You know, if I were to go toy hunting or sift through comics, endless amount of comic books, I can go in this area here to go shopping technically. But there are some exhibitors in this area. Plus, they have the gaming zone that's down there as well. There's the New York Comic Con show store at the bottom. I could be working there like I did last year. But here, when you move towards the middle, like there's Midtown Comics is back, and there's going to be a lot of the publishers in the middle area. So a lot of comic book publishers that we haven't seen before, or independent comic books that'll be in that middle area. And then at the same time, where is it? Yes, yeah. Here's where all the big names are too. So down at the bottom, this is where Bandai and Tamashii Nations are. They'll be down here along with a lot of anime. So like the One Piece USA tour, the Dragon Ball tour that's over here. Studio Ghibli is there. These other big boxes, even though they're not labeled at the moment, you can easily find out what number that is and who that vendor, who that exhibitor is going to be. Toei Animation, you know, that's all anime right there. Konami has a huge video game presence, so they're probably going to set up a lot of stuff for whatever new Konami games are coming out. The Gundam base pop-up store, they normally do a lot of the Gunpla building right there on at tables. There's Viz Media, IDW, whatnot. Marvel is back. They're going to have this huge stage right here that's going to promote a lot of anything Marvel that's going to happen. And then in the center area right here, these are more vendors that actually, I think they pay more to be in the center, to be in this spot. So sometimes these are artists also that have this spot that they sell a lot of their stuff. Crunchyroll's big, that's going to be there. Culture Fly, um, Super 7, and I think NECA is going to be in this area too, because NECA actually is going to have a TMNT exclusive, that's going to show up, not show up, that they're going to have at the show. Funko is back. So Funko, and if you won part of the reservations, you'll be buying Funko exclusives there. Good Smile Company's there. eBay's back. FYE's back. Bait's back. All of them here. Atsuko, at this booth, Atsuko, if you watch AEW, Danhausen is going to be there. Or if you watch Danhausen, he's going to be there too. So much. There's a lot going on. And this is a huge map. It's a lot to go through. It's one of those things that I'm always excited to have to go on to New York every October. FOMO. Sorry for that delay in greetings. Hopefully one day I could go to NYCC, just not this year's. It's all right. They're still growing again. It's still not all of the vendors that we're used to seeing, but at least it's a huge improvement from what they did last year. I'm just happy to see that we got to see what's going on. But I do hope I can get a lot of footage when I'm down there. I know that while I'm working, I know I work Thursday and Friday and Sunday. I took the Saturday off so I can enjoy it. Plus, I do have a Saturday badge, which I decided to hold on to because I'll use this badge because I actually reserved panels and exclusives on this badge for me to pick up stuff, because there are some things that I wouldn't have done so if I didn't have a badge technically. So we'll see. But for right now, that is what's going on, and that's Wednesday. So I'm hoping Wednesday when I get there, I'll be able to find parking in Harlem, because that's where I'll be staying, and then take the train and enjoy myself pretty much. So we'll see what happens. Let's see if I can. I was going to just put my fig cam on. Let's see here. There you go. So, cheers. It's crazy finding Mojo. Oh man, this Mojo, I actually love this Mojo because I never had the Toy Biz one. This Mojo is great. It's heavy like the MODOK figure, maybe even heavier. But this is awesome. This is really, really cool. I wish this part here was flexible, but it's not. All you can really do is just move this around. I still like it. It's still a good figure. But all of these different legs, these are really good. Really, really good. Love what we can do with this stuff. But this is amazing. This is an amazing figure. I hope you guys, if you need a Mojo figure, I really hope you guys can find a Mojo figure in Target, because the $42 price is great. I understand now because Amazon, you can get Amazon right away for $55.99. That's, to be honest, that's what I expected. I expected the price to be, because that stupid exclusive for $130 just never added up when I paid $42 for this thing. It just did not add up. So I'm glad I don't have that exclusive anymore. It's really crazy. But here we go. Mojo. Awesome figure. Really, really cool. I hope you guys are able to get it. So that was from my last hunt. And here we have Spiral. Even though we're going to get a new Spiral, I'm still happy to have this Spiral. This is really, really cool. I'm glad that we're getting a whole new Spiral. So now I'm not going to open this. So here's the thing. Like I said, for AEW, I got the new Britt Baker Supreme figure. This is incredible. This is a huge box. And I love how you have alternate legs, alternate arms. Of course, 2 other heads, the other hands, cloth goods. Then they also did better articulation on the figure because now they're pinless elbows, pinless knees, toe articulation, butterfly joints based upon when you compare it to a regular figure. This is so much better. This is not a collector friendly box either. That's the worst part. There's no way for me to open this and be able to put it back the way it was because no matter where you take off any of this tape, everything is still glued and intact. So you can't like slide it in, slide it out and slide it back in. Nope. You got to basically destroy this box. So I'm going to have, if I get this autographed, I'm going to have to buy another one just so I can open. That's yeah, that's first world problems for me. Look at that. But this is great. Great. This is going to be really cool. I hope I get to meet her. It'll be really fun to at least say hi. Now this actually let me kind of show you what I got going on. I have Sting, right? I have the standard version Sting, which is great. This is an awesome figure. He's got the jacket, which makes it look even better. He's got the baseball bat, alternate hands, everything about him, Sting right there. But I also have the Walmart exclusive Sting. Different face paint, no jacket. There you go. So you can see here, one's red and the other one is the standard white, basically stating that this is an exclusive. But I bought my autograph pass for Sting at New York Comic Con, which will be on Saturday. I am torn between which one I should get signed. Should I get my exclusive signed or should I get my regular edition signed? I know people would say yes, exclusive, because this is probably one I won't open because this one looks better with the jacket. And having this one as a display option with the jacket is better. So I'm gearing towards getting this one autographed by Sting. What do you guys think? Because I feel like this one is the one that should get autographed. If I had the Chase, I would definitely get the Chase one signed, but this one I didn't open yet. So of course I didn't open this one either, but having the option of the jacket to play around with, I feel like getting this one autographed. But that was like my one thing that I know I had to get Sting's autograph just from wrestling childhood, things like that. So I wanted to make sure. Where did I leave off? Cheers, yes sir. Went looking for that mojo today, no luck. Yeah, he was part of the reset on October 2nd for Target. I don't know if the reset was part of inline or end cap, but all Targets, if they have them, they should have a place to put them out. And that was the whole point of them doing so. Some of them waited till October 2nd to put it out. The fact that all the legs have articulation on each joint is great. Yes. I am looking. Yep. Found Mojo. He's nice. Awesome. My Target didn't have them anyway. How many Targets do you have, Brian? Because it sucks when you always go to your one Target and you can't find it, but then other Targets around them have them. It's always a pain in the ass to drive around. Ordered one of those things from GameStop and they sent me a Chase version. Damn, are you serious? Oh, that's awesome. Walmart exclusive? Yes, exclusive for sure. Okay. Yep, that's what I figured. Yeah, I really want to. I can't wait to meet him. That's going to be awesome. I know autographs are only like a moment, but I'm glad to have that moment to meet Sting. So that's really cool, and hopefully Britt Baker as well. I just, as much as I would want, I would have wanted Oscar Isaac, but I'm not paying 225, and I would love to have a figure to have him sign more so than anything. Here, this was the other Mythic Legion I got during RetroCon. This is technically a dwarf size figure, but it is a deluxe, and it's this awesome bat creature, vampire bat creature. This is Varg right there. I wanted to open it because I almost opened all of my Mythic Legions so far. So I wanted to see how this one fared as well. I mean, I got Legions Con coming up in November anyway, so I cannot wait to go to that one because there's been so many people to meet as well. I think it's going to be an awesome event that they're going to have. And of course, a lot of money to spend, as always. Sucks. This is one that actually has tape because the larger packaging can get a little bit more flimsy with, just a cardboard back piece. A lot of these Ultimates lately have been making me want to collect an Attitude shelf. Right. Yes, the WWE Ultimate line is so good. I love the articulation so much better on the Ultimate lines outside of the sculpt because they always have some great sculpts. No lie, I was surprised as shit when I opened the box. Yeah. MDT ordered 3 Stings from GameStop and got all 3 cheats. Are you serious? That is nuts. There's like 2 Targets in my area that I go back and forth to. Then I go somewhere out of town on the weekend to like 3 other Targets. Yeah. Sometimes you just got to do it. Since I'm always running around with errands, I'm always at a Target that I normally don't go to. Look at these wings. I love the white in these wings. This is great. Let's see. Here. So deluxe figure means so many different accessories as well. Got this mace, this short sword. These are actual chains. And that looks like a collar piece for him right around his neck. This huge like scythe hook type thing. That's crazy. And alternate hands. Alternate hands are like a new thing for Mythic Legions. They used to never do that. They always did like alternate hands in like a accessories pack. So seeing this now come with alternate hands and or feet, still really cool. What I really wanted to do, because I don't have any dwarf figures from Mythic Legions. I don't like the dwarf characters or figures. What I wanted to do, because these are so modular, you can easily just take the waist off and put new legs on this, because this guy's a short guy. This is a dwarf size figure. So, I mean, look at, see, like he's about the same size, if not shorter than a female old Hasbro Legends figure. But when it comes to a regular Mythic Legion, like you can just switch out these legs and then boom, I think, yeah, you can just pop this. I think I should heat it up. Yeah, I don't want to break it. But you should heat it up and basically make sure that you can take him off very nicely. So if I can put him in the larger legs, he's going to be just this beast-sized character, and I think that's going to be awesome. Here's the back ports that you can utilize for the wings, which I think he should have a piece. If not, then it probably just plugs in the back of them, which is fine. That's not a big deal. What do you got? Yeah, it's like 15 minutes down the road to work, and there's a Walmart and Target next to each other before the restaurant. So Like, yeah, see? Yeah, exactly. It gets hits up daily. When I used to go into the office for my work, Walmart and Target, they're 10 minutes from each other. I always just go at my lunch break. Cheesy, how you doing, man? Raw dog in that joint. This is cool. So here, yeah, this looks like the collar. Let's see. How is this? Well, you gotta pop the head off. So there, I'm going to assume. Yep. Oh, there you go. That's how it's done. So there's the collar piece. And let's put his there. So I think we could do, well, he's got his gripping hands on already. Well, he's got somewhat of a gripping hand here. Because they're like war dogs, technically. Because this accessory in here is like a leash with a, it's like a leash, while the other one is like handcuffs. Can I get it out without making a lot of noise? Maybe. So yep, there's some chains, and I think if I were to hopefully pop off the hands, yep, that came off okay. I didn't want to. The chains actually have a piece where you can just kind of open up a bit, but it looks, I don't want to open it up too wide where it could snap. And would it snap? I don't know, but I don't want to take the chance of it snapping. So I got one. And then you can just put the other right there. So you can have these chains right there for him. And I guess I'll get the wings out just so we could try them out. Of course, there's tape on this. I always got to open up. And these wings are the same wings that I used for Null. And will it fit in here? Yes, it will. Okay. Let's see if I can move the joint, though. That's the problem. Because it looks like it's still like this fresh paint of some kind. I'm going to have to like heat that up. But let's try it out anyway. Because, trying to, this hurts my fingers. Let's see. Yeah, that looks cool. I've been trying to bend this one, but I'm pulling it out instead. And they had some excess paint go on here, so now it's even a little bit more difficult. I would need to use like, oh, I think I would have to heat this up anyway. But you can see how the wing goes. Yeah, sometimes it sucks to heat stuff up, but sometimes you just have to do it because this one isn't budging right now. I think there's a lot of excess paint that they actually had on there, and it kind of got stuck. So now it's a little bit more difficult for me to bend in a certain way, bend that joint forward, just like I did with the other one. Could I use? Well, I did that. I used the desk. There you go. That looks sick. That looks really cool. To have two of these would be really nice. So come Legions Con, if I get another one, then there's a reason why, because these are awesome to have as army builders. But This is really nice. God, I love Mythic Legions. It's definitely one of my favorite lines to collect now. It is unbelievable how cool these guys are. And I'm all about sculpt. And the sculpt and paint on these guys are incredible. Really, really cool. What's that? Look at this. These weapons are even better. It's a great looking weapon. This one is crazy looking. That is wild. Love these vampires. Man, vampires wave is really, really nice. I'm glad I kind of got started on it because I would have never thought that I would like that a lot. But yeah, good Lord, this is really nice. I love this. And he's balancing. He's good. Even with that wingspan, that's really good. Oh my goodness. All right. So I don't think I have, did I have anything else that I wanted to do? I'm checking. Nope. No, I think that's it. And plus, we're really around that 2-hour mark. Dang, it's been, there was a lot to talk about. There was really, really a lot to talk about. But I'm glad I was able to, get that off my chest with all those new reveals that happened this past weekend. It was quite the PulseCon that we had. Marvel Legends killed it for me. I extremely enjoyed the Marvel Legends thing. Oh, you know what? Let me kind of, I wonder if I didn't do that, did I? No, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Nope, don't worry. But yeah, we're all good. I'll probably have a video out before I leave on Wednesday to New York Comic Con. I'll probably have the last video because I did make quite the ridiculous purchase at GameStop. So yeah, I'll I'll kind of go over that with you guys. But that is it. I think we got through everything. I appreciate everyone that showed up tonight. That was really awesome. There was just so much to go over. There was so much to go over, but we did it. I'm glad I'm doing these live streams every Monday night. I'm glad you guys are joining and, at least taking your time to write in the comments or write in the chat. I appreciate all of it. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much. But there we go. I thank you guys. I'll be back next Monday for the live stream. I will do as much as I can for recording for New York Comic Con. I will try to go live again during New York Comic Con, like at the show, just even if it was for like a good 5 to 10 minutes. I will definitely try and do so. But I hope you guys are part of that journey when I post some things on Instagram or on YouTube. So hopefully we'll go through there. But again, appreciate everyone showing up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe as always. Follow me on Instagram if you guys are on Instagram. I would really like it. You guys will probably see more stuff that I posted there before I do anything on YouTube, because YouTube kind of takes me a bit to upload things. So Instagram it's much faster, it's much quicker. I know a lot of you already do, but I know Instagram is always a fun place for me to post a lot of things. So I hope to see you guys soon. All right, we'll see you on the next hunt video, and then we'll see you at New York Comic Con. But everyone be safe. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope to see you soon, and I hope to see you on the next hunt.